Edem, so nice one. I was here for a movie via a movie via Papa. Patch Monshe, Namututu.
Share the link. Tutu. Hey.
Say, our combination where you guys should know, say it's not good to be.
And you're Friday, Tina, and you're
Okay.
serious. You're very, very serious.
In they'll say very serious.
You say you're serious,
Yeah, you're serious. Very accept. One will say, you started showing your 9 p.m. away.
Wow.
And it started February. Let me say, who say, oh, sometimes for clouds, and they sent you a message to remind you. Into flyer na it's a send me last week when I make catch up about papa said mommy from on the show. I was like, oh wow, Charlie. A minute, oh shit. A miracle.
Charlie.
A miracle papa. It was just for a fee our journey. I had a life freedom Nkomo Nkitinkiti. Omodiana like in a share inviting na obi so embra embeshi na yindi nkomo imo de nkomo de Missy me who ye may serious. I'm come say, hey, Nipa.
Oh, it's your for Bubesria with the woman with time.
We.
Name it. If you're my catcher, say. Nipa, you.
Into the one I was saying, me now.
Oh, that be how, be there so. Send them see new tea.
What that's now? Me betu to say pay. Na sa anko for no person who problem. Ombenya abromi. Ombenya abromi. And Nkomo edi it's me akasa kwana me yoban. I don't honestly know how to feel about it, left alone the person involved. Me, I don't know. And they meme. And they a man who can say, if I mean, I may have many come back. You, just to be fair, you, who de you, Kwame Susan Sakate, Nasa Sibwini Emeka. Oh, forget it.
I seven hour come on, mommy heads up.
Forget it. If you don't get it, forget about it. And no matter what you do, want to do.
No matter what you do.
Oh,
you're gonna be all right.
You're gonna be all right.
Missy, why already am I thumbs up? No,
you're gonna be all right. You're gonna be all right. I know about what she got.
Them.
She got. Thank you. I've been. Okay, so yeah, Barbie Dino. Only videos no nipa they send him say well and yet well so when all the parts, but I'm sure say one of them will yeah we'll kind of have an idea, but make just remember just baseline of the story. One nikunu and a woko and ono obana nkasa ewo emma mienu dada. Bema no enima. Not knowing say obana ako time choose and a one can share bema. And I guess she was running her mouth to people, and then it got to the man. And when it got to the man, Nia Sema Wokan is in the video. Kwame, let's go.
Yeah, but let's go, say. Oh, I mean, downloading videos.
Sorry. Me who like when the video was sent to me, even as a woman, I was boiling inside. Like I'm like, you know,
Now, set what tie with tubes are reversible, right?
I think so.
With men, I know it's reversible, but with women,
Okay.
I don't know.
For women, I don't think so. So
No. I think with women, I think it is too, though.
It's reversible, yeah.
It is.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. I be English woman back up. The one and only Daavi Beyonce. Yeah, the Beyonce English, the English Beyonce back up.
And then me
I
mo
think so.
nche na anya fa.
Yeah.
Oka oba DSC mo be ka se.
Oh, it's the thing. No, but yesterday,
Them
and then about yesterday, when the catch yes, sir. And I miss it. Don't you want to know what about said?
On
no.
behalf of High Life Radio Nkomo Nkitinkiti team, we would like to render an apology to Daavi Beyonce for last week.
Madam. We know send you. We know send you.
Pacho,
We
before I
know,
move,
we know send you, please.
Pacho, before I move come in Pino,
Uh-huh.
and then in the 9th year, Nkomo Nkitinkiti, yedi na. In order to usher us into a celebration moment, Pacho, mummy and Hey Ashase, why? Any.
Sunkwa. Hey. Ba sha na. Eje she.
You do the bad, you know. Yes.
Mu ya papa ti o.
Mpacho na when na the team
No
why
ya
so.
You do the punch, you know.
It's nipa emu de when you to the trip catch.
Nyamia ebi. Enough, no.
Me dey mean serious.
Usro.
Because you camera.
Nipa bi ye kobro. Kwame ye. Oh, assemble nya bo say that.
Oh my, you be co breaker, be san show.
Mami, ebusia for afei na wa join dia. Ahaye High Life Radio Nkomo Nkitinkiti. Picture that Kwame show you. It's just to let the audience know, say we've been around for a while. Your 9th year muni year corner. Your 10th anniversary. Your next sister be our next. Your ni obadi.
Ono se say.
Your ni obadi be di kita ho.
Asem ni na ne say etifo. Obi a wo se wo te bia wo evidence won famra. Megusu gyina so. Efie duni. 10 years 1 month. Pepe enene.
There is God. There is God. Will you keep quiet?
No, I won't keep quiet.
Will you keep quiet?
Wow, also those are kind of they prove a higher chair when
Evidentiary.
I dare Obia. Also, I didn't say coming.
Let me tell you something. And then, my baby, and then my baby, and my baby, damn me. And she was shocked. Or damn me. Edging in some. If you know, media, me, and then me rough from madam. Yes, sir, it will collect your hand.
For evidence, bra. Wow, what's saying?
Me, I don't make empty accusations or empty pronunciations. Okay. Missy,
what they buy Fabia naked. Dear shame. And fat would cover to say, yeah, Missy. Yeah, that's a picture. I try a picture, no screenshot that diaba. Yeah, fine, yeah,
the bad by the fireside in Naba.
Thank you.
Video no. Na Nkomo aye baby. Nkomo aye baby we spoke me can earlier say afi na wa join here. Me patcho fem for waso any we ni FM. na ene nkomo aye bedini because nkomo aye bedini ade bia me who say me sin enka emu orem, you understand? And me pa me yo ba na me who ye no, I was like this ain't right. It's yen share video no na yen ma me discussion. Amen.
Man, come.
Na patron yen.
All right.
So I want you to tell the people what you just told me. You just got your tooth tied.
Mote.
Why would you do that?
Volume no or low, Kaka.
Kwame volume no with me.
The volume there can see you.
Okay, anyway, let me just my main summary of whatever. So because my main summary of because I mean some months as a volume no ewo from quarantine. Apo would say
yenti de rane kan be ma ne de ni po de na ba kaka ba ne de yenti
Oba one kasapo.
I think so on Kasa and not Bema Nebusani question.
Bema na bisa masema asantino. Okay, let's try it.
Let's try again.
Let's try again.
You just got your tooth tied without even talking to me about it. Why would you do that? That was not my biological kids.
Okay, let me my main can because me akasa let me just explain and then we'll go from there. Okay, so video yeah she see volume no intimi ne ho kwan no. Oni nikunu na they've been married for a while or they've been together for a while. Be man if you cry or any ote. Obano has her own biological kids.
My biological child. I want an actual child.
What's it?
That I can say
Hafidi, I think says good.
All right, I'm going to start team feature.
So I want you to tell the people what you just told me. You just got your tooth tied without even talking to me about it. Why would you do that? I mean, those not my biological kids. I know they're not yours, but like you're a great father figure. I can be a great father, but I want to be a great father to my own actual child. My biological child. I want an actual child of my own that I can say that is really my own. What you mean the decision has been made? Why wouldn't you talk to me about it first? Why would you just up and do it? I don't have a ring on my finger, so it's just like, what's the point? I feel like you don't got a ring on your finger, but you in this house though. Okay, and what you mean? What's going on? I mean, yes, I could be a great father, but what's going on? But the decision is final, and I feel good with what I did. Like, don't make me feel bad or try to. Well, why wouldn't you talk to your? Why wouldn't you talk to the person you're supposed to be spending your life with about a situation that permanent? I mean, I've been talking to like family members, and I already have children. I know I don't want to have any. But I don't have a child, so you genuinely just thinking about yourself. Is what you're telling me. How it feel? I'm telling you how it is. That's not it. Like, you know, I just have a lot going on. I don't want to have any more children. I'm fine. Like, we can barely. I'm trying to make ends meet with my situation right now. Make ends meet. We are a team. We are a collective. But why wouldn't you actually talk to me?
Okay, Kwame here. So let's forget about the other one. So let me. Assembly Yinani say only Beman and Newoho, they've been together for a while. Obano war biological kids of her own. I think say 2 dada. And only Beman is she and the guy stepped up, stepping in as a father figure for Nimana or what than like he's there. Like everywhere, every aspect of life. He's there, he's a father figure to Nkwalana. And then say Nkwalana feel say papa no nyade. Into abruptly she just got up and got tiny tubes. Tiny tubes, one can't shred the and she started running her mouth and it got to them say Obana got tiny tubes now why they one country now or confronting Obana say she doesn't want to have Nkwala anybody into or making that decision, that choice for herself. I got tiny tubes. Beemano in said you see there is it. And the man's argument is that I don't have biological children of my own. I want to have even at least baako peko from Bonaminim say a media. And you're taking care of maybe the end. It's me taking care of the but maybe biologically, I want to have my own. But yet you got up, tied your tubes, and one can be and you see nothing wrong with that. However, me taking care of you and taking care of your children, you see nothing wrong with it. But when it came to giving me my own biological you're saying say body. Now the question is she being fair with the man? Is she being fair with the man? Mommy started with Daavi.
First of all, Visa said, girl, Nankasana, Yawarenana.
Yeah.
Or your wife.
On your wife yet.
She's a wife. The other video stated in it, or a wifey, she lives with a man.
Yeah, but didn't I hear her say, where's the ring or something like that?
Yeah, in the other video, she stated, said, you're my wife. Yeah, why no? Yeah. Oba the other Roma.
That question, we be the middle because our club out a problem. Say, you na me man kasa mu picky wife star. A dear part of Moody dinner so picky. I get confused.
With the Bema, we would have him answer that.
And to say,
any day.
I'm going to deviate kakra from this topic, but I'll come back to it. I'm not going to lose track. Stay or bar or tiawariasi. Send me the misika or pocket sika. Na Bema didn't see near bills. Most of our ma like I remember okay there. Like seriously, okay. The dying of men, premature death, from me say me my bread.
It's not even that to crap who say or no one a tiffy or no one a tiffy or one required be or no a tiffy nan kwala woman. If the man is doing majority of the things now, like a utia mortgage ni adia, oba uye juma groceries and paying other bills, Nkitinkiti will feel on. You shouldn't put everything also to be on. Put what you also have.
Another time will be a topic here. I want to blast those self-centered and selfish women who think say when you're poor bad dear, young no nana any maso dia no okeke mu no kunkrofo so nice men to early grave because of stress, unnecessary stress, selfish, self-centered women. Mumu binu yaware mo. Ni ye mubi ye nshekawa. I mean be tue binu mo ka wo wiase. Nyame na nka.
Hey.
Confusion I was that.
Last week I about the endemic violence. Now rawe no away. Na ni me hia sa sekayachi. So again, and then you fiance to catch it on your nerves. I catch a bear must say, that is my body. And I just decided not to have kids again. I got a lot going on. And you got a lot going on. Such a selfish, self-centered girl. Who married you? Why now? Why my brother? To me, I fuck our dear show. I want to do a better nephew. Our about to be no crucify. No way to me, I got tie with tubes. Listen, let this be the guy's decisions there. Oba, love me, love my dog. Oh, me here be my own biological kids. I want us to be a family. I'm good. If you don't have any baby for me, I am okay. Let's move on. What happens to us? Guess what? Eba quality kadiemu obeka aso. Eba sa kwano take care of onone manua. Oni sa irresponsible man na wo ye no ode abepie ha no a. Obeka se krache ne hwe wo mu. But eba so onu benya ne ba And now some people will take a decision be now only the best so no. And no, they are you, your body. You got a lot going on.
Ebam.
So you're sure say akwaya uja no answer no by worry akwaya no nya responsible by suban we are antina.
No. But Kwame, Sasana also be Canada. And you know Banyansa ni be a better single. Nemum wahwenema. But enkojeji obi ba bema enso so ne sister wo power ye. Na won fa agenda bi into etiko say sabi o. Wako shia Kwame. Or you irresponsible.
Oh, how?
Wahwenema. Oh, I asked them catch it. Sorry. Anyway, I miss Sano. Wako shia kwabra sorry, kwabra pro sorry. Right. Hey, what shia kwabra you irresponsible. Wahwenema menti. Ode kwabna ensa mo phone ebetua Kwame ka. Se wo kotai uti za Kwame no no meye nkusi dwuma mehwe wo ma. Ema wo. Na emom ono ne de. Se be nyese wontumi nwu. Nyese wo shoot blank. Enyese se be ne be ma nya adwuma. Ah. Waka cha on the paper. Hello sister. Now odi abet. No be irresponsible. What has that got to do with Kwame? Huh? Eti wo wa bo uti mo pose wo be yusu Kwame. No abehwe wo ma. Amaw. I don't know who first you got a lot going on. Why didn't you stay somewhere? I think girl no pebe maybe I'm there to your bills keke. Nah, what satisfying emotional need? Nah, what you sooner? Because me this looks clearly like obi opeso yusu obi. I don't think so about what it.
Okay.
Opeso yusu be man keke na chese I say. Wabre 18 o omehwe ne mama no na ono. Na me ba be man ani this agra na se bi nua be man ka ba na sister kia park onuoma obeko usifie na o bag o tomato 2 esi ho twon na so ukotena papa fie cause e ho na o belong o ntemi ma ware enkotai with choose. This is a very huge, like it's some huge decision anytime on kwa will take what you say you can't do that no say no just say more be aware for it will be a way be so tv ni susu say a bear man so na ekoye sa de na enka is a no come catch a girl no so unja no the next day unja na ware because this is disrespectful to the highest. This is a self-centered human being that you don't want to na awo poni na na usika asem de na obe because sika na asimoja sika de ade ba ko e mankofo awarefo be bunya problems o ma wari menti ene na we obe the typical one na me di kan aka first no usika ye sika na mo meme de meme child girls we no be say meme catch mema mo so nyina mo tie ni yi sa ma we no yes remo mo fa mo ka wan hye mo kotoko why mo fa mo ka wan hye mo pocket na mo ka tell say they should go to hell okay there an kasa mo an kasa no mo nya ma papa mo mpe
Daavi asemba nya patience
one more get 50 one more ni bi o meka o do ni bi enye hwe be me na ene o shirt ya se ne kon ne ya tete ma me nto mienu bi miensa bi unka kora obekukuru be bana wakoje selection come on ntobo a neat no dey account wodo weekend ye be ko baabi e pese o look sharp e dey na obehye onu adwene ho dada o bossa shots ati atete wasisa ko good trash akọ selecting new ones designers e dey abegu ama mo mpe no mo pe wo ma
asemba nya butrela
na mo ko beauty supply koto glasses na ye ko Gucci store ni akwaji bi Prada ni akwaji abremo ni ade no mo mpe mo si so Ecolampe TS shoes ni sneakers wa sha na se mo polo designers akese ni nyina mo mpe o ye no mu ide mo bebu ye kwase a and I said now stop me show you so and sorry na braba ko no way they
also man oh yeah oko trek na
and let me chia ko man
say childbirth no yeah TNA say a man na mo control it say you worry a be wo ba ko e be wo mienu yen wo ana be tie wo mo ni nyina ya oba decision be man no okay dia na wo I say
no Kwame, let me say the audience.
Okay, I mean can't last one. Or baby also a wonyam shebema whether wari you outside marriage. Who problem? You are so wrong. And then may come a what? You are so wrong for doing that. Say, Bema be catch us on peba. Ebi ama uba kum you know say me mpem kwala bebre me mpedede. No wetimi ada na ye kokaro be kase say. Ene enko onim so won peda den na no odi ade no won hye condom. Ebinom temetreke a omo nkwohye ayi di kura ye nhye. Ni abare abe da ma so o makohye. I'm on bed control so oboa. No anyem. Ene me no o de mami mute me ho for
mute yourself because ye jawo ne bomb obeto to wa
me ba ha be ye
oba ebe ye day hoko ye day. Thank you. All right. Ebusia for afi e na wa joining ya High Life Radio no asungu so awutie a wo san ehwe in live on Facebook. Me pacho afi e na wa joining ya bomodin like it na share na invite obi na ono so etimi eme joining. Me pacho on like page na bomodin like page ni se ne be ya abribi e be ko live bia no ubenya notification na also aba any aba betwetwe nkomo. Ene nkomo ayedi no eye me who say ni missing kano it's heavy. It's weighing heavy on me, and I'm sure say Nkomo be dramatic story that a weigh heavy on them. Now, ye ba ni kunu eneti they've been together for a while. Obano ewo emma miunu dada ena oni be me akotena. The man has stood up to the plate, like I meant more or less like step up to the plate or whatever to the plate. He's doing everything that he's supposed to do as a man. Obano afanechi. Tiny tubes without telling him whilst he's busy taking care of another man's kids, which I mean there's nothing wrong with it. Love me, love my dogs, yes, but tiny tubes one country Bema neti no bisama sister ne say it's not your body, it's my body. You don't have to go through all of that. It's me going to gee. I mean
na ye kai mu
yes, album kai. Yes, I album producer class and video we say yeah ye bebo.
Oh here me produce show now friend who producer no.
Chest me okay a Friday producer or say or Wednesday or person boy and produce kakra producer will say assistant producer say and he's got this, he's got the production and everything.
I got it.
He's got inti ehu ebobo na yedi safi na wa join na asema ye kan na Nkoma yedi mami call Missy ho na me koje Missy so adventure Missy.
Hello. Asema de okay, in my opinion now I feel say the lady is very inconsiderate for the fact that I want a big deal relationship more.
Course.
And I think say, and I also feel say a decision or ne bema take relationship more about say omo person mo in mo friend here on person mo, and I think say omo me no decision
right.
But that is where mo kasa na it is a compromise. Ebi obi wo per 5, obi wo ma or say maybe me per 3. Okay, any 4, then you talk about that. But for the fact say one bringing the issue to the table for the man to even have his say in this particular assembly, very, very inconsiderate. I think for me, looking at the situation, me feel say the good in the man and she's trying to use the man or your opportunist. Okay. I think say she sees the man is a good man because obia obefa umba edi nimba or ye near to say papa father figure life. That means that man is good.
He means well.
Yeah, he means well. For you to do that, now I'm looking at you like, oh, you're opportunist. Oh, who said Bema no, or you're good, and I will try to obey you soon. I didn't know. Okay, BBC ya only no and discuss and as only in decide. And for me, the many of them are no crank because it's a big deal.
So,
Yeah.
Or say
I think so an opportunist. She doesn't mean no good for the guy.
And
all right. Mame ko Kwame hona minji Kwame so. Kwame, as a man sitting and watching this, hearing it, then they cool him.
Oh, this is a story that we talk about all the time, man.
Okay.
Oh, all the time. Childbirth, problem. Now men are actually accepting and say we don't have a say in our children.
Really?
Oh yeah. Because what happens when they say when you complain about this, you are looked at as, oh, he's a complainer.
Okay.
Madam Fubi, Kuku Diallo. And already you couldn't talk. I said, oh, my body didn't tell them. I'm fast story into Jay. Madam Fubi, could you? And already you couldn't talk. I said, I think they wanted 2 kids. After Omar having 2 kids and long gone, the wife got pregnant again. Apparently, they were discussing about having the third child Nagani as a Debbie. Our kids are grown. I feel na you have cried Bobra. Vacation we in Kobe because of the kids. So now that they are grown, we can actually have a married life.
Right.
I know banning. So he was complaining about it, and I said, "Yeah, almost say I." Now said, "So Benyam now dear." And this, my friend, oh no, he's a jokester. And I was okay. I said, "No, I might do better 1,000. I don't know 1,000."
Good question.
Because because
good
women know they can get away with that. As soon as she gets pregnant and you're married to the man, it's the man's. It's as soon as she can get pregnant, when you say from that going, as soon as she gets pregnant, the conversation doesn't go back again.
Okay.
It moves forward from there, and that's how they want they control the conversation to be.
Which is really bad.
Yeah, and you know, Kwame, in similar situations, somebody close me so where a baby pa omo a mema 4. Obana will be an or mema 4. And the lady kept insisting so person who ba into no be try. And the man said, say, I'm not in favor or in support of you. We having other children. Ain't there be. The woman went ahead, got pregnant. And guess what? The man left.
Ooh.
The man up and left. The man up and left until later on crampuno. And I'm saying kokasai and or Bethy, but I know things hasn't been the same.
It cannot be the same.
Things hasn't been the same since and sometimes decisions be what I believe as partners, as couples. I mean, boyfriend and girlfriend, certain decisions here you can take by yourself without consulting.
No, I mean, once you live in together.
That's what I'm saying. There are certain things.
Yeah.
Anyway, mommy go tie kwan, mommy go tie. Me pass on tie wasem, and I'm guess mommy me tie wasem we are na me call nana dako so, and then we can delve deeper into I say because I have it.
So things within a family, like having a baby, it affects the both of you. The baby is as yours as it is mine. And if you're going to tie your womb, although it's your body, when you have the baby, so the baby came from my body, so it's me alone. The responsibility is just mine.
Right.
Into stuff like that, you have to talk over with a man. Because not that because a balance and a member team like that. Initially, that's not how they come with.
Not at all. Not at all.
Because me, I don't know whoever woman that I've met ever in my life or tried to date in my life that I haven't spoken about whether I want to have a baby or not in future. It always comes up.
Of course.
And remember yourself, if you want to convince a man that you want to have more babies or you don't, it's easier than tricking him because the deception is much harder to take.
Woman power.
So if you speak to me and say, you know what, Kwame, I know you don't have a baby of your own. I would have loved to create a baby of you. But now we have 3 kids, although I brought them. Looking at our financial situation now, I would love to have a baby for you at any time. But if we have a baby now, we're going to struggle. So let's think about it deep. My dream, like Daavi said, it's a decision. You've given the decision for me to take. If I decide, you know what, let's take care of these babies first and see our situation in about 3 or 4 years and see if we can have one, because I would love to have my biological child. Or I'll say, you know what, Chinchina, let's have a baby. Or I'll like say, you know what, I really need a baby. You can't give me that. Let me go with it here. That is how we are saying Obia by alone. And some more Obia born in bra. You don't control anybody's life, although you're married to the person. So, and society has made it in such a way that, and in every culture, women get away with that. It's a non-issue. I say, I didn't want to have a child and my wife got pregnant.
Nobody will listen
They'll
to you.
even laugh at you.
Nobody will listen to you.
Or I really want to have a child and my wife has just gone. Wouldn't say I say men will just laugh unless Obama be a that. And normally you have some kind of empathy for you. But normally men drinking over and you bring this topic, they will just start laughing at you. So men will not talk about these things.
But these are the problems I have with you men. I recently had a conversation with somebody and I was like, why do you find yourself harboring stuff? Like I say, I'm tired. I honestly need men who are, you see, they are not doing work from one and obey you so obey vulnerability against them. Me, that's how I see it. Onipa wa dream work from and now uni dream papa mo obi na obey it. This is not a laughing issue. Bema share ne pocket. No, I share na hoarding. No, I can say baba open a meeting me share no properly. Then I go school. I'm a me say Miss my Barbara. I've left a legacy. I've been able to take care of a child. What's the my 2, 3? And I'm me peba. Me ira ko tied it you. You address it. You go out and have a child. Not done it now. You rather okay, me know what. But my call because also my media and my call won't say where there's never a conversation. I don't understand. Maybe Kwame will answer me later. After tell me why you men your fault we don't allow you men to talk. Is it that mukasa the way you bury react to moon party until you don't have certain conversations? Because Charlie, it shouldn't be like that. Nobody should control.
We will get to that, you know. Ma yentie nanada so a point of view or also or they about and then we can start going around discussing some of the concerns that because maybe 1 or 2 be extra so kakra. Nana.
Hello, obviously for more to say.
Yeah, when you're crowd to me why until there.
Iramuna biamiti say our for Omaware Obano Ekrankola.
Obani okay, mami and start your game just like Nana could say. I think one join it now won't see story ni yeah. Mami and sensi to be and then come on you one bema no na eti. You know, or no obano, one oba bema no na ukra and palami no dada. Bema no na shem palana up until this point. Onye the biological father of Mpalani. But however, no was stepping up at taking care of Mpalani.
Washankolana for how many years?
I mean, for a very long time, for as long as he's been with Oman Kayese, for as long as he's been with Obano and now Washem Kulano. I mean, he was expecting to say, yeah, maybe in the future, no more like Obano will be ama or no Wakaso with the Mishu Muba in Obano. I could tie the tubes at one country, Beman. I could tie the tubes one country, Beman. Now, one country, Beman is what I couldn't come over, baby, and I drew Beman. Na idrube ho na be ma no e bisa no ensem ni mu a o se eye ne body your pay na ode ye esi du ya pe do de ne kakao si fufu ebo inti no ono no de ne body whether you like it or yes wa kochichire you to be new kuku and
see the biana me ka say enipa owe yenye osro bofo but adebu na de yewunia na wa dwen hu mienu se ade a me de ye asomasi ya na se enye ishia wo ma odo a me wo ma ntimi de bia sign kwala no ahwan kwala no se me hwe omo bosomi o se me hwe omo afio me na kwala no kra no chese omo da sori omo nim so omo papa ne me so omo papa frefie on pa still omo nim so omo papa ne me ma hwa kwala ya na onim se o ja ware no me so se me sumi nyame de nya bi ti na utimi effect na akotai de wumbu na and now be cut matewa bonten na me bisa na timi ka chem se wa body a Jack me mom de tell me say ameti ya me nsu aware ja ye de obi ja be call the baby because me person me hu na within some microseconds no benya bufuo bi o me mu nti call baby na me nso me nkopel ba foforo because a man adosun a mema nso adosun enti me person me no betena dem a ebri bia me hu bia no sama pon adwuma kra keke madwen a me de ba fie no de bufuo na eba no me wo fie na nso be wura fie okra no me hu no saa asem no ade abufuo bi ba mu akopem so de be ko be fie me mpesa me de saa abufuo no betena wi ase tie abusafo mo ba no de akosie nie monje ma de na me nso me kom baby this time no o tretra ho no ma kwase bia to pressure ma obewu ntem ujeja ho a like onyama bi on ma ni solution ni so simple nya fa ni ebesi nkonya ena fa he ena de ntina oba akoye sa wanya tight wumbu na wie sesia no ye ntimi nkomenim se ma no mesramo se ye tight na yetimi bia join ana
I think so.
I think if you're near
Akosiane wa mesramo musamo samo tight na yetimi bia esade
me pa cho ene mini ha
yeah I think that matisi is reversible.
I reverse crampona epono sa to suspect adia mama say wakwete say no bi mpona maso na ye ha na meti yare ze kamede ka meti wana me viso da bia me mia me sisim na say be boy me twa blocks you gum sa twa blocks you gum enim so ebe happy say na asa de me di so gubo so no
Isu be
board and na me here you see enipa a wote sa no oye wicked
oba bi obeye sa no oye wicked enti anipa wicked no so no once why sa no ti ehyew enti mo no ono ni wicked na won tri no wo abufuo no ma hweye be ho asa ba ko akunu nyonko ofie ho ana ba ko di nyonko awu enti no ewiase de sa mi se bituwe afa mi sika bebe ya a mi hu de mi sika be ye na mi be jam ho na oba bia be kumi kwade amfa tie ko ba bi because aduane e de ama ye fa Jesus change akrafa na kwala pra ni one say bom ho fe be jeja ho ana oba ba ko be team no awu ko ada bi ta
new ones yeah be eh wa usi we new ones ni bi ba we wa usi
na me just say wa say the Bema 6 pack me tell nice and sexy about whom you almost from and I know just like even me that hospital cry me go for oh nana yeah bumper some better oh no just like this is me too say
just all my fans and guess
I was having man who fans upel obviously what you say edi ade na also wotena ho no na me che say abribia obepon adwuma okofie anasa wo fie mpo na oba no be bie pon odi abufuo na de hunu adna also wotena ase na o decide say Bema no yemfa de say bia make a crow call hospital any ehun so no akra no yare wo no ho na bi o de takashi bia no na asem ko be say wonko wonim say won so no wa ahoden a won so wa kwanya so betima wo a aduna be mama mu ya to pressure man wa wu ntem ja no ko ne baby
because okay maybe let me play the devil's advocate but say anybody ana
your body anti for body ni ko the person me the body no for body ni fa ko we nyanto ka
anybody she has to go through the whole 9 months she has to go no my body I have to go through the whole 9 months process by myself may feel me pursue morning sickness
that be 1 second hey aware away anya kia ne kesi afa nko wuo mu so me ko ya MC bia a friend saying amanfo tufo na oba de ya so de bibia ni ade akua fa de se wo na wagina se ma me munya sanse mu no jimie ba ware ba Bema no so fa bi ye etiana no entra ma sa ho no enka ho nhye ubewu ntam o da ubewu ntam this town number wo be se na bo 42 47 51 38 sa na bo ba ho 70 ne yentimi me ho na Africa kra me si mi benya me sika ya me hu dem this kai bi be ye na bi be ja me ho obra me se me fe omu sie so omu ba asa ayi asa boduaba na be jeja one light off cream there be what I said them by
it is like a Bema no pop oba na chisesi a eno de ye beti na de enye Bema no body a sabe bacho Nkomo Nkitinkiti do ne we bia me be de bi no sabe kwotsen ma mo kwota ma maza nti na la mo opia na no so o za akaye nche ti wo free nature nche bia la bati wo wiade de we chi ton he nso wo kwe wa fo
that's right
wa fo bi no what the kay so what say what the what the na say wa ko tie o till there then Obema ni titi aye better no no
yeah another angle
okay
last one I mean function yeah another angle say oba ne be ka say e bia bibi nti minti mi nwu biem
right
na Bema no so what mama oba na was okay anya me nso mi hia ba ni binti no me nya obi a me ne ba wu bi aka ho oti ase a fine na mo so mo ko banim saa eno so wo ho but what you wa sorry with that sorry ya sa hospital no wa kuro mu ho say ni ho utimi kra so bi kokro ma ba ana mi tu kwa ba wa ko wi ahon ko de wa come here dey say ya de ayi hwa na tight o say ayi aponchi ahomon So then, they are so much. Yeah, now me know the hot. They be me bomb 6 blocks, 6 inches, 5 inches. Be jagum. So one day over kacho we have future. Just me know that now. Me sorry, I could jare and be a Jimmy for cause you be about her. Enya wanda je. I might be a wicked.
Okay, the young Nkomo.
No, but so should be. Not say truthfully. I think say these conversations need to
I might be a wicked.
because me say
Anyway.
no.
So no kwala miensa. Ana why ushia bema no so no. What
and it will not be fair on any man.
Daavi ultimi ubeka kire bema no straight say me so me won kwala me ngu biem. Eti onpa onu mienu na afefefe. Hai. Mo man tia anya adwuma because enya sa eja no petrol so mo.
Mommy beside this. So do you think say there's been a miscommunication somewhere?
There wasn't any miscommunication.
There wasn't any miscommunication.
Okay.
I dream bonning.
I dream bonning. Body diakra no ngu.
Because look at even look at her body language when the man was asking.
It's more or less like I don't care. Like it's my decision. I've made the decision, and there's nothing you can really do about it.
It's not about her decision. The fact is, oh, I've spoken with friends and family. That was the one that pissed me off. You're living in my house.
Right.
I'm taking care of our kids.
Right.
Is a damenu so. Or say I've spoken to my family and my friends and they all agree with me. That is the part. See, what is going on with marriages right now? And you have to be in it to actually know it. Because
you know it and feel it and right.
But Akusia was making some very good points, like how men would just accept these things and let it go on, and then until there's something ridiculous like this happen before we start talking about it. Say, and mostly it's the women that do that. They also have a bunch of friends and family that makes decision for your marriage.
Right. Leaving theirs.
So it's and mom be one crown or no for whoever is in that group that would decide for you as a man. You think say you've started your own family or being decided what goes on in your family. But as some button and a cab there, there will honey from man of the house.
Right.
Because now you have to solve the problem.
Okay.
And but people are living it. It's more people living it than people that are not living it.
Okay. So are you trying to tell me, say, most we do not acknowledge seven matupabu any sperm no what am I? Is that what it is? No, we don't respect them.
That could be a thing, but I think the main thing is that the women nowadays feel say when it happens, the man is going to live with it. The man has to live with it.
More or less a
yeah. And I said when she decides she's not going to give birth again and she doesn't tell you, and you're looking forward, so next year, the following year, the following year. Now, they see you as very ungrateful because she's been with you all this time, irrespective of the fact that you've had the privilege of her being in your house.
But then I think we need to educate ourselves and understand that this is nothing.
Kwame, who can say the women are thinking and feeling, say, it's okay, you can't do anything, you have to stay, blah, blah, blah. But let me give you a scenario. Minimobia, on any yere. Omo wo empala, me and Sandada. And the man was like, Cap, me will be, yeah, Captain Waha. Yeah, will be. I don't want any more kids. Okay. And then the next minute he realizes, Obana kwakwenyim. Without him knowing. Now, it do time or realize this simple. Senka, it was too late for him to even make any decision. And Oja Obana way, so he loved the child, not any less than the previous ones now are having. And you know, yes, yeah, more money. See me say it's okay, you're not going anywhere. Sometimes it's not say be a man and na ajia to say. Okay, the BCBS, and then money and makes it look okay.
Yeah, the thing is that as soon as the baby as soon as the baby comes out, it's not the baby's fault that he's out.
Right, of course.
And as a father, all your 15th child, although you wanted to have 2 kids now, as soon as the kid comes out, it's your flesh and your blood. There's nothing you can. The father jumps out of you, of your brain. Before, why didn't cry? Because, oh, I didn't want this. Not the fatherness of you have already jumped out and doing the fathering. It's Ujai Obana is a very bad situation. Or you're between the devil and the hard rock. The rock. So Ujai Obana. Because the baby is out, they will feel said it's because of Akrano into the Wajai Obano. You're forgotten to say it's the decision that the woman made. That's why you want
that has led to baby
now it's about Akrano Tina Wijano. And then this poor child, who are you lucky crowd to be catch Akrano? Say
and of course I will look bad.
Exactly. And he would tell everybody. So, like, if you're a man that loves to live a quiet life, you don't want that. Especially Abruche or before phone to see now I catch you, now we are catching.
By the time you realize, your business will be all over the daggone place.
Yeah, and then you go hear these stories from some obscure place, some people that you don't even deal with. Because Kwame, oh, say, now like I barely even go out. Like, how did you?
Right. How is my business out there? And you were surprised. Sometimes, there's the same so-called friends, and that they will spread this news for you. They will do it on your behalf.
It's surprising.
Yeah. That's what I do.
A friend of mine.
You see. Enipa wunyi no me se kwakuba kwen etumi fu no me ka ha se e wo se wutimi ehu ne se ade bia wo ebetu bia no ana asie bia no enye de adi kan asie no
okay
ti enipa wote wo no e wo se ohu ne nsem bia se saade awewu nso achi bia betimi ato na to wa de na abeye se wo free aware ho na de nipa be kanti no obetra wa wo choice but bibi na so di free wona ma me ne be sen kwala no won sen kwala no sa de na si dada ebiasi enti sa wo ti se ebiasi a na wo nam na wo bia bia hanga bia betia free wo na wo tena ase na wo se ade we metena ho a
emwa me
emfa me wieye enti se nipa be kan o se nipa be ye den o wo taking decision or move on because any person make can pensa mo atie we no emfa just say how long in a do be nante how long na be ka kwoti no wo hwe na se wuntimi a me se this time ye ncha wa asase so o enti antra ho no na ade bi de nipa bi be ka de obi be ye bi nti no na wo ti wo na ho bia madam for sofo maami bi adan a osi oye sofo maami o giant bema na de nipa beka so for the timi maame na so na ni akọ
ampa awade be ye wo ye de ko heaven ho okay
one time me consof no la ka be say I answer me no de me ni asofo de o mi say ye bi ye nhia I just say me like guy gidigidi ofi o na me pese ka sofo no me ye na action kakra bi but no how de nipa beka hey anemrem de nipa beka okay tell why
no but I think say it in as much as you know if we don't atoto money away city or mass from when he said they don't even care, they don't want to be bothered with it. We cannot also dismiss the fact say it's part of, excuse me, it's part of us. So I say BBC ana say what say what we nipa what say because nipa say yes say you understand what I'm saying? The human in you will start judging before grandpa and son and then later on now one kasa you put yourself in that situation before you realize say you're being judgmental. But realistically no think I would was then so we are all part of it.
Ediana make catch say nipa ade achi na ade esa no and social media yi story see and number bre nti utie bi no na we save bi na we to be good we save bi na we to be good sa amna wo de idea da bia wo hwa bi TikTok why ayi chat room ni nyo just some platform ni millions the bia be dia fa bia or the otititi now we save be now to be good now the be ya wo de what make you say because like uja ho akwase bi betwa wo nkwa na so
nana chop case wa nya wo nana da kumpacho nana
yeah
hey pacho yeah problem
it's the year for me yeah
we ya
oh just ujeja ho kwase bi betwa wo nkwa na so anya dua na wabo wo wa mo dua wo but asetena odo fam no what was abecha no ho me say me sister no onam a ema eseda akoso ni 3 weeks person mo say wa high lawyer ni amenia ono to so mienu bidina chi 7 onam a na Abeeku any Ghana nyina akofo seda akoso ni 3 weeks mo person ni 3 weeks good ni ha say egunachi ono ani nyi be just ono antimi ade apaso so we twa kirew as e do so do ade e be chi 2 3 4 days 1 week na asafu bebre tiaware hu san kwasesem san na so for ball san time na anya ne ya me free sumi na so for aba ho oye mompa nya me be ye be me din kwasesem oye mompa nya me be ye nya me be na hu na team ni ai na man bag score etimi ya basan se we say me call na it has a platform and for emotion in can
say we work on the personal off the World Cup.
That's emotional.
That's what I'm saying. Say
because you know so otie me a na go free ho a continue baby. So tie me and no free ho na so for ne ba o ye mompa na se bi jansa nyam be ye na say nyakopon sie hwi of am ha o satam kra na me nya tu light am free sumu na adam adwin aye me say esom no nya de papa mame to me no nya de papa ntino am so ba no ma be giro no be tibi ahomache bia ba 12 tibi bompa ya to be 5 aware ba ko pe ho ye mantaya suhum sawon srokoto papa tutuo pe kwasiasam sa na me ne team
tutuo hey
ana me ne team me free Ghana me call hwa me ma me na so na me call na so be Johnson just ashimia na me wudi amenya me ho obu how many years here by 20 years so me ko jina na no bia na me ya because ni eyi ni free asase we so no na nke betima solve ni easy nke no an say hwe ho keke onware your person ware etwo na de kwasesem sa enti aware de ha we are wala so o ware and ọtena oba na jimi ọtena bema na jimi mo hwe na nye ya obi akọ ne baby me madam for papa da bia me ka platform so me tu no fu na na ja ma de otimi nya hwe oba de otimi nya hwe o oda wa no ma sika so no buturo akunu no work hey ma sika so no buturo bia me ko am si chale ade na e ko no chale bia munya o cha oba de otimi yo na de ode oba de no betima so mama Oba wutimi ono ya argument ene ka de besi no hwenye
ene Mexican bi am de adwuma o de
oba woni ne be ya argument e o fie no timi kase
o de ska e chairman ne sound say ne ex wife say mo pa o kwa adwuma antoko mo kuna anadwo awada odwin say
but mama men can't even chill. Instead, as well, it's quite deep, but let me tell you guys something. And my one, you're very, very, very. I don't know how to say it.
Make it the casual.
And my you're very evil when we get to a certain point, right? Bonnie, you made the beer, and I've behind closed doors in public, I'll say this. When a female becomes very vicious, like that, you do that point to be no, you don't want to be around. And you also don't want to put a woman there. I think a lot of men underestimate females.
Oh yeah, and I mean you know your word
and so oba bedowa. That's one problem I think a lot of men have from akokora to abofra ya won ne mema bebre hu oba wa buda omu ni jimifo. Like you get so relaxed, you think they're stupid. It takes and like Nana was saying, you know, when a female start doing their we you or on my warning and do not play with it. Like
that's what
a female tells you, be careful.
That's what some men don't seem to understand when a woman verbalize and tell you, say,
yeah,
this thing that you're doing. But a man money be my selective hearing. Yes, we do sometimes. Selective hearing. It's whilst you are expressing yourself to them and telling them, say, I mean, pill, and I say, be idea we, instead of him focusing on the fact that what say, oh, dear me, or Basse Bemami who deaf him, it's me guy, not whatever it is, me improve and become a better person. Their only focus was also me to be free and what the one or my their mind is not
Udo free was for Freddy. Right? But you see, the person has invested time. Remember that. The emotions are good. When we destroy, you see how men also snap. Like recently, Maryland, guy now or snappy and now or call girl need you right? Good. The guy that killed Neireno Florida, matiti bibri. The same way se bema do sa point now utumi snapping wa yadie we die uno. As the mono eba ye swa se ekodi ye side ya mo underestimate ye.
Daavi ana make sure Argentina mudu sa level na obi anko ne baby.
No, but I make sure say Jamaica. I then bra no than wokoku we run to the jumum. So omuko hearing. I then one baby. Let me tell you something. We are so Obia ne said ya watie. Obi wo hwa when you broken dada no nam. Obi ebia wafa mienu miensa ye de adi no. Wa hye ne ho bose. De otoso 9. If you want to careful, will you be the scapegoat? You will be the scapegoat. But me concern nane and memma mu igonti mu underestimate ma. Oba said your best if I don't know. Said there's a thin line between love and hate. Yes, switch it fast like that.
As a light bulb, no.
Yep. To particular females be we switch so fast. Or don't know giddy no. It means switching you soon. And sometimes a built up bunny. You're building it up, kakra. And you be a kakra bunny about him. So be your idea now when you want. Now, so what do we need to an hour and as a who's in the past? We'll play. As what do we do rough? As we'll move. I say what trash show. I say and some people are also manipulators because they know you are emotional. You have a soft spot for them, no? And then no was kakra. Adia chia no as so I say we okay. When ya sabi I say nampo di we ya na wase snap it back to attitude. Sa grobi no. That sa grobi no amema binum mudie. Adia we dey never. Ana dodo uza mumon kasama. Dodo na. So obey dai kata. Me for no see me dey futuo na me dey mam 101. So when you ba wo ho na wo ya de no nkasa biom a suro kebe ya paakeko.
That's deep.
So when you ba wo ho na wade bia wo ye mfa ne ho on trepe on kasa on complaining on ya kebe ya twaso wo de ka wa wo de we ja no preko na ho to jan because when ya wonne obenya achina ema your time say it will be 20 years 25 years 30 years to pay back to deal with you you were betrayed you was we have that time to calculate
madam for bako nire also okoda no
Nana ma wadam for them.
Nadam for this okoda. Onya na ye de sika wo ne chest.
Daavi asna no grab there was okoda do ohun se oba ne fa chense so de kosi ya so ka so onu ansu akodare. Sa na ye de nsuo de bra no.
Yo.
Oda o sa what de kwachi. Siao.
Okay.
Wow. And she has said,
I mean, you see, I mean, the conversation I shifted kakra, but we'll get back on topic. You see, and not Daavi Kano. Remember, mama underestimating you. Okay, when Oba Edeni Humau, Ujimini Humau, Jijani Humau, Uji Yejimi you. Now, I said, people a Sibe 20 years ago. You know what? I bet me a kai we be kwa father. Me a catchro. You remember a reference point. Me a chira was said. You bet me a mafia. Just that we don't want to do it. Some of us, maybe or what?
So why do you stay with somebody that you say you love, and then you scheming to harm the person? I think I'm in another I didn't say if it gets to that point, just walk.
Yeah, but when you have hurt me, and I feel like I've given you so much of my life, I won't just walk.
But I haven't given you so much of my life.
No, you have given me, but at the end of the day, when I feel like it doesn't move you the way it has moved me, Kwame, let's be honest here. In relationship, most times,
of course.
Yes, etidiane ukodimu mo bia no. Oye nani bre. Nani bre.
Yeah.
And a bit me aye oba. But most of the time, we are very logic people. We are very logical. Mo de wakuma. edo, but adwene no ye adwuma more. Ye DNA more of emotions. Etina eya media be futu kaka say o pick move bia no a be smart about it.
All right, mommy. Be smart.
Don't expose yourself too much to
Be smart about it. You're smart about it. You know, in people will experience. I can see a baby. You understand? You know, a man will sit there and have another female disrespect a woman that he's with or a woman that he sleeps with and all of that. See, all these built up emotions, this animal will be more. Of course, that would be weird. Mafia was simple, cry, but you know, we decide, okay, you know, I don't even see you. You are not motherfucking factor in my life anymore. I don't even see you. Go do whatever. You understand what I'm saying? It's remember, no matter what, you. Because they bet me a shagemu.
Muya sanyoma we nyina wie. Unim dia ema muya vulnerable. Munim say muya vulnerable pa. Muya sanyoma we nyina wie na ase ho ne sore. Now that same, excuse my French, the B, you want to still go into that hole. That's where you got problem.
What the job be cancer me too.
Almost I come with put it to that same particular female. What signing a commerce like who's the Corey? Hey, bra, who's Radiana?
There
is reading.
Yeah, no, but you need to also understand that men don't think with this; they think with that.
No. They do think with both, but the problem they say, "Sasi ni ye juma, esuru ni ye juma, esuru ni ye juma pena siya ni swada, sana dieneti, right? That's how they move. It is still only esuru to me for nyansa, someone ma and work it together. They can work. What is that? Naturally, in a man's world, they cannot multitask. Men don't multitask.
Right, of course, not say anything.
It is what it is.
All right. All right.
It don't even think about itself.
At this time, there's only one thing.
One thing at a time. They can multitask. One thing at a time. All right. I feel and our journey here. Highlight Radio, Nkomo Nkitinkiti na wasumbusu awuti and awusu so share live on Facebook. And then your first time waba your platform iswa ye ma wo akwaba sronko kra ahadi yedi nkomo bia yedi ubia ekre na adin adwenkyere obi anywa onim too much than the other person ubia ewo na adin a odinam ti nyina ye to adin se afi na wa join ya nkomo a yedi ene anadwi ene yenuaba one nikunu ewo ho na oba no ehia bema na owo nkwala mienu bema no age nkwala no afa ne se ono a ne taduam emma ehwe nkwala kama with the hopes to say in the future be an say dachi bia no oba no ebewu ono ankasa ne dia yede ama no onka se ne dia no wo no hwe ohwe omo oni omo ne ti omo nyina ati ba bi fa oba ne ti ne fie ne bibia on ne hwe nkwala only to find out to say oba no akwakota ne choose wan kan kire be man po be man ko ba bi na okoye den okotie na obebisa ye nua be ya ye nua ba ne say it's my body. I can do whatever I want and there's nothing you can do about it. It's my body. Yeah. If you don't like it, go to Brixton and kill yourself.
It's my body, yeah?
Yeah, it's my body. Whatever I want, I do with it. What can you do about it? Nothing. Yes, I saw with them one that's on that cabby. Yes, I discuss like you discuss with your friends and your family. You didn't have that discussion with him. And no na ye di wabubu. Inti afi no ajani na asema edawa ye kan ini. Doc.
Yeah, AJ.
Send your usis ultimate so beto bomb ba o to bomb ni enko.
Daavi, thanks Mark can be brave. I just feel in the guy no one no still mawari and overjai.
As far as I knew the uncle.
Okay. Nti wako cement ni yami. I don't know ye cobra say, eh? Obi ahwɛ wo deɛ na ɛwɔ sɛ anyway, I'm say yeah, muta kind today nso maka communication ho hia. I'm say
Right.
guy no ɛne no anyɛ that nkitahodie no nti no he will also just say so. I think we did not discuss about the next steps whether say me no be
But
one
Doc, what if to say they had that conversation, but girl now Kasa chose to do what she felt she wanted to do because of
yeah,
anybody?
I mean that part no you're unfortunate, but only what baby say tia also you're careful because unkosa ebi ade bɛkye no there's probability say now I warm no be ewo honom. It's very important, especially when see relationship is another thing. First,
Right.
no na me feel say yeah, mpratwe ne saa nneɛma nneɛma ne nkrofo omo liberty to do things without even telling you.
Of
But
course.
in the instances say many a co aware and many age and missy aware na me yɛ ade a menka nkyerɛ ɔmo mu biara no ɛno no ɛnyɛ ade pa.
Of
Ade
course.
ase. And I
That's not
don't
marriage. I mean, if you ask me.
I don't even in relationship krano. Someone nanti akwadrum pempensuo bi in relationship na mwate mo ho ase adru nim na. I mean communicating things doesn't hurt. What I say? Obi ebi kura de a wo dwen say anka ya de pa no. Uka kire nipa na one no nam na obeka kire say hey tete break o and a higher kwan I have so many examples in me and my life. Na me feel say the way but why fit tia me nan so no say na ne de ne I can give you so many examples.
Mm,
As
mm,
me koya anka bia eya na I say on say na ehuro kakra bam. Eh
mhm.
Family boy ne bring me type of funny way but I always say if you want to be a smart person is someone who listen.
Right, of course.
If you sit back you know for sure say do we be fapa but obi catch you say anka ntobo kakra nke
Chinchen
nti I think
sukakra.
say
Not
that
oh,
communication piece no na ayera wo we no but oba no omu di ho komo na oba no koye ya be ma no da bi ofa no free ye bia no
on
omfa
sanko
no kosi
depositing wo.
omfa ko because watama this wa eda ebejuro gu ne tire so no is going to be very disastrous
Mm,
o de uko bie ja wo ba bi no kwabrane na ahwe nkrofo atopa and don't forget say abranteɛ no ɔne no nyimyɛ no ɔte ase a nkwara no nyina they will still go and look for their dad irrespective of the fact nature is nature you can't cheat it
mm.
but wonya nkwara pa they will still acknowledge bɛrima no sɛ ɔno na wahwɛ ɔmo nti yɛsrɛ no sɛ ɔnwe ho mmienu
I mean,
and
there are lots of stepchildren that they've been raised by their stepfathers where they don't even hide the fact to say like that's own papa papa that this is the only father they know. So
because
it's
mmarima no bi wɔ
it's
hɔ a
there.
sɛnea wiase no ayɛ no ma yɛnhu mmaa a ɔmoyɛ gyane ne mmarima a ɔmoyɛ gyane gyerɛ time progress and only nipa no anante but there are some good guys out there are some good ladies out there ɔmfa ho sɛ wow like the fact sɛ n'ani wɔ ho no ɔbɛnya tema bi ama ɔba no whether sɛ woyɛ bɛrima na woyɛ ɔbaa ɛnti sɛ and those people no ɔmo nnɔɔso because there be also name sika no good men na aka wɔ wiase sɛsia no nyame adom kwame ne me yɛka ho no
Yeah.
Apu.
yes
Oh.
your population is
Very, very little.
ɔmo anka ɔmo yɛ good
ade
kakra no
ɛnam na
so
waha de ɔmo yɛ mu mo yɛ
ebi mo ahyɛ ɔmo ayɛ ɔmo adwene sɛ ɔmo bɛsesa ɔmo tebea ɛno no yɛ another story ɛna deɛ ɔmo aka no nso feel sɛ okay jail hɔ deɛ yɛbɛkɔ hɔ bebree because yɛtumi kɔ school wɔ hɔ America yɛtumi nya degree mu wɔ jail and people I know I have some people I went to school with kɔ jail ba yɛde associate degrees ɔmo wɔ aha nkɔmɔ di financial assistance sika no but jail hɔ no ɛnam sɛ kwabra ne si wɔn kɔn so nti no deɛ ada nti ama the good men kakra na aka no so the same way as the good women esi ama no bebree sabi bebree na abɔdam ɛne nam social media nhun deɛ ɛhɛ ɔmo onu no wɔ fie a na so wadware a ukobie no do pe wo behwe me ho no odware wie siesie ne ho wie na osa so aba be ro ne ho e de akira mansan 1 million people say mo hwe there are mad people around wearing dresses enti obi an hwe ye na ye nimra ho but AJ, the most serious thing is the guy should be very careful with the lady, and I will minion na my advice is nkwara de it can still be the minimum age there be a moon susa but mu yan kwara money afia they can break up, they can still give that father love to the kids, nkwara na mu beba ne ho
right
but say oko kwachichiri uyam nti owie na bubo na mane say isi ade bema OPA free, let me up pay free.
That's why I don't agree with you with the lack of communication. She has chosen to refuse communication.
Okay, just one country.
Confronting. No confront in the midst of confrontation, or say, the body. What's your say?
Pope, okay, when you are na so packing in your manka, you don't na the
yeah. Lack of communication. Lack of communication. Obano akwa ade no. Na odwen say Obemano did not also want children because they've not spoken about it. And now my dream say that's what I would take lack of communication because you thought he wanted it, you did not ask him, you have any conversation.
That's also assumption, and assumption kills good relationships. So you cannot be in a relationship and assume. I love to communicate, no matter what we have to talk about.
I understand that, but that is a classical example of miscommunication or no communication for me. But who said that? Knowing, say, I think when we started the relationship, the expectation was that we were going to have kids. Right. I don't want to have kids. And if I bring it up, he's going to tell me he doesn't want to have kids. He wants to have kids, and I'm going to be in trouble because now I have to have kids. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to have my court, and I'll never tell him. That is not miscommunication. That is not lack of
it's a self-centered decision making.
I dream bonnie first class.
Missy, why because I said just imagine say this gogome is living.
I imagine that's all if I say Obama.
Really? Opportunist. I think the guy is a good guy, and he's trying to get his way. She's trying to get her way out of, the guy. Clearly, the girl is an opportunist.
And there are a lot of
who's a boy no name same go near the and then maybe you see because it doesn't make sense. Say, be on any bets now on ma make this decision we say we like having kids a major decision for relationship.
It's for life. It's for life.
What me can say me kono makwapo time me womb and I say me tube whatever it is now nipa na on any wo ho no one drain ne ho pokra say so obepe baby obepe baba ko bia na say
miss you on dampo. Yes, or no, so they call it baby by on wood.
Okay, so let me change the scenario or the narrative or whatever it is. Young funny say, worry, but the boyfriend they've been in a long-term relationship where they anticipated say a belly into our ray. And of course, I do in a one country man. And also
it's the same thing, AJ. Because when you say at the end of the day, it's gonna lead the relationship is gonna lead to either marriage, and I say and come marriage, I'm be separated, and I say you still be in a relationship. You go for a homo relationship, more worry. They chose to stay that way, which is fine. A homo decision. But having a kid, no, I wouldn't say nipa we menene wo honum. So what make you mind say nipa no open now person on in the war for a long period of time, you should let the person know. You know, at least, because in this case, me one man nipa ne hu na akọchichiri na nipa no ebi ope or no be stay, but every okako akola we try, you don't have no say.
Right.
Because and I mean
truthfully and being honest, and if we're being sincere, you shouldn't have a problem.
And I'll make sure I take care of my kids. It's also ubesania. My catch also to the one can't it's the same thing. Oh, we just have to be open up to each other and let your partner know what is going on. Okay, manisa at least no manisa akwenya ne kache no on share the obey me. I say if the person choose to stay with you, but or no be man nipa no respect no make it that decision.
I think say you need a home bunny. Yeah, no.
Yeah, clearly. To me, I feel say, or who say, guy need a good father figure in Nembani life, or who say, or ye be but me to me,
of course, that's
there's
all.
nothing
That will change.
No,
me who saw your opportunity. Who said, guy need a good
that will change that.
Like
Not be making that decision, Amano. Like, what kind of selfish human being are you?
Okofa Tibon kosu ni baako no. Se no ye papa nka wantra ho.
That's all.
Atemu da nipa na okofa no first no.
Yeah.
Now ye papa onse wonti na manipa ye boni no. Guy say no. The odi ye no se wantintim a no nso de oye obi ahye ne mu. Na kochia nipa oba papa so ye good a.
No, don't say cheating anyhow.
No,
yeah, no, na edi be mi ankrofo da no.
But do you think it's say?
Okay, let me answer that question real quick.
Okay.
So our now we feel. See, our a day. It's just a piece of paper. And I'm about to sign to just bring the government in your relationship. That's period. Only about now, and you've committed yourself to each other. For me, that is where the relationship lies. So you can cut and film now to survive. Yeah, that was a weak relationship. You know, so me know as my girlfriend
and then that's why me make sense. Sorry.
That's no. As I'm in your say, so what the bank get so dear. Na o make sense. The other side over there.
Carry on.
Oh, by no credit. Or bank get so they are deep things, but so call no. Oh, it I mean, person make share no. I had your bad.
Yeah, sorry.
But serious, you've made a very deep point here.
And I
when
want
you're committed. Our there is just.
I want to really that's money we na because I really want to.
But you can't afford for one man.
I think what really pained me was that said yeah, it looks bad, but where's the ring? You've not given me a ring, so our relationship doesn't matter. It is if you don't do a wedding, if the government doesn't come into your relationship or other people don't recognize your relationship, then to you, this is a relationship between you and I. Unless
it doesn't exist.
You don't even respect the person you are in a relationship with. You respect people outside. It goes to the same point that Abeeku said. She took the decision outside. These are the people that only know a relationship now. other people's
your relationship is being engineered by other people.
Yeah.
The opinions about other people of the relationship matters more to your opinion to her.
Right.
So I say it's right from the beginning. It's wrong. It makes no difference if you're my girlfriend and we've to show that we are committed. You're living in my house and I'm taking care of your kids and I'm calling them our kids.
Right.
If that is not commitment enough for you,
then
I shouldn't be with you.
Yeah. And Kwame, you see on that, it takes a certain kind of man. It takes a special man to come into your life and know, say, these are not my biological children. However, my and I'm treating them like my own. And if as a woman, so we need dahwa, now I don't think so you should take that for granted at all.
Also, the most difficult thing any man will do, right, is onunu ni banibi. Now now onuna take ownership or it's two things. Ebi ama isi ama no amui. Na me de me manam na mababe shia oba foforo. Now no so wama. The equation is different.
Right, of course.
Was it say ma wo
we nimpa so baby sasa say weka me aso ka baby sasa no wa mo no mo ne ho ambo
pura bra bibi o wa ye ni wana
omo ye pura is ya me ma be say 5
masa get out come on step
what that
and you know
I would definitely find out
and your problem and on say before I was
rudely interrupted before you were rudely interrupted by those and them to support us.
Oh, that's why I'm confused. I need clarification. As much as I'm
think that, yeah. But I didn't say. On say, but Obia on that onim kwara niema na obeteki sa ownership no. Sa be man be, and to be honest with you, me man a very good another level of
it's another level of respect and maturity and everything.
No.
That's a big responsibility.
It's like Wako High School, right? Any single guy, no case, is like high school case. Now you have to be in college level or graduate school. Because in some Hunun bedi niema ombeka sembi ombeka mannerism bi ombe, you have to be that person that in some Hunu bianca own power or single life and you ignore it to just accept that. That is one piece. And only your wow that angle. Now to the extent say kwabrani bi a wabu na topa so bu na wieo anajo o ye na oni ho so ma dogio so ma akofoado weyo so ma bawumia atopa or whatever it is
because this I see am beka say me interrupt ma me dey but
ni nyina mu no
and they on mic your mute why patcho on mic your mute
ni nyina mu no just to even think about it AJ, I can tell you I have 2 big brothers be our move omuye Ghana for brother no pe oyere ohun obi a wawari bi owo ba oso wonpe no am bi san say aden now say unso wo ba girl I say that the actually paint just to even think about say ohwe obi ba in the equation it just makes him
that brings us to the video we are going to watch next week.
He's a well-to-do guy. Ochi truck, onokra tono truck, and all those things. Very humble guy, quiet on pen whansem. But also say, I akorane hunyenehi, mameno hunyenehi. But from the SC pen into that paranoia no bebani mo anhwa on to me makorano or do our person or the mano.
Yeah, the mindset has been tainted.
Right.
Mindset,
because why ye be pen my hun sem and enye ba ko enye me no we ye ya Ghana for member me no ka say or what Texas so What you say? Very responsible guy. Opeyere. But ni age, you know, okofa 20s no mona make jense moano because on in the late 40s. What you say? Ain't you know, and I think say even late or early 50s so said. Ain't you know, sa young for no moano. But omo young no so
Which my 35 for year one.
no, anka obebuano pa, but that condition keke no, which becomes unfortunate, you know.
Me can't 35 for you.
The
Yeah,
lies.
what the age so 10 years. We 10 years free so sa. E dey na munya free.
And yeah, we munyina ye cobra.
Ah, thank you.
You know,
So far, 35 for na kombe boaba bebre na wo.
Hey, me find you.
it's a tough job. You know, be man atone ho so. And one thing say, me feel say, ono no opege on more from that small part na me hear video no no. That's what I'm thinking. I say, in every relationship.
So you think he's more invested in everything than the girl
Of course, clearly.
Relationship biano say a pay and pay whether say 1 night stand, 2 night stand, whatever stand. Answer by marriages no. No. Even if it's I don't think there's this 50-50 love. There's always that 49% be or her 0.5 be or her no be. Aye will be hundim one way or the other. Unfortunately, no, I'm saying you have man who could because you have not put ring on my figure and some quasiasm. Sanka Yemu Bianca, ya Nancy or Nisuma the jail. Oh, it be a yasa abuterano.
Okay, associate and okay.
Bachelors.
No, but I mean, Anna Maker said, then again, we also have to look it from, again, this me playing the devil's advocate. Yeah, but no AI, but let me just say this. I mean, it's her body. Doesn't she have the right to make a decision?
Last time now, work can be na akwano me chido na me rena. Obi a meka se girl na meka se wa fa na chi o because sansam fun we ya. E me bi tititi aware mu no a. Obi ebe ma no te na wa tole akwa otu se o mu bi. Woni na discuss. You see, these are the minor disrespect that women disrespect men in relationship, and they think it's a joke. It's not. Last time I made a rabbi, na me chenny bibi say. So we your background as that we too independent. Trust me, you'll not find a man. If you're not smart, you'll never find a man. Or bema baby or be sometimes just intentionally, you. Oka tie kura say, catch the bema and say, Patrol me tie na aye, yase, ajo.
Yeah.
Ubetimi akwa pia mame. And I make otu nim so oka tie ajo winim. Bibi better. But you, it's a smart way of moving with the bema.
Yeah.
You need to learn how to massage a man's ego.
A man in his nature has to provide to feel like.
There you go.
Right.
It is a win. Now the other yeah. Ubi bia pesa wana ye because you are independent because men want independent women. Trust you. Obe babrewa ma ube bi swap food drink white.
But
No,
what kind of noise thing?
No, I
Independence.
No, but what I'm saying is,
you have to be very smart when you're dealing with a man.
And the other time I was telling somebody, say, me quadro way you won't tell me. Now, or can I say, listen, let me tell you something. Do you think say Adriana na mean to me to Anna? Is the thought of knowing say what time I'm in alone to cry like
now also my miss what about you na sister my miss what they say how don't want ba asem ya can sit here on san fato form na me miss a serious question asem no a wo ka kire be ma no say ade wo ka say duane na me ntimi ntana is the thought of
the whole purpose. Yeah.
What mama no me patro die na ba ye nti oba wo tibi bie wo no ka asem sa kire be ma.
Thank you.
It was the comment that he made.
But comment no make you any plan. Comment no make you no. that was not supposed to be a response. That's all the man.
Oh yeah, but at that time, yes, I was in the moment.
Yeah. So me feel it say and then
it was in the moment, and I said it, madam. I won't. No. There are days and times where I said it the nice way, but this time I wasn't ready to be nice. Simple. Only Pakunwati I say, what family said they be I know my mind. Yeah, we're good.
Your mind no day.
Thank you. Only say this woman, this chick, nah.
Right.
Okay,
There are some things that you cannot reverse.
Oh yeah.
I always say to my friends that are girls, like if you're doing something to somebody, no matter how angry you are, no matter how upset you are, things that you say you can never take back.
Of course, but I mean, say, and it depends on the kind of relationship you have with the person.
No, so no matter how independent you are, if you said something like that to me, like Daavi Kano, I like my ego. I feel like my ego is what protects us. And into that, Obema disrespecting a girlfriend. He doesn't care. On her size, grab you.
Debbie.
I didn't do inside them. I didn't look like a giant.
Oh yeah, he is going to fight you regardless. Over Bono cry, he will fight you.
Yeah.
Okay, my Daavi radio so real quick now. Yembra ne rapia.
And then oba the other oroma. Yeah, I didn't be why. That's an area. You too was I say. Oh, except for yeah, was your bush share Facebook and YouTube. Why? Oba the other oroma. Yeah, we are the one. That's
you can meet a woman who
who
is smarter than you, who is richer than you, and she will just elevate you past herself. You, the man yourself, you know all these facts already.
Of course.
First time I spoke with you, I knew you were smarter. And our bank account shows that one is a fact. Right? But she elevates you into a certain point. You feel like protecting this woman no matter what.
But the
thing about it is that
you meet a man with a gorgeous wife and you look at her girlfriend like, why is he with that woman?
The girl no go school, but madam is on the top notch, but
because
respect.
You can't say Onimbema.
Respect.
Goes out to Nana
because your time and
will make you good.
Well, okay, it's not that.
What he's doing is really
It's not that the man did not know that you can afford the food. Before he met you, you were eating.
Right. Yeah.
So that's a fact he knows already. So sa asamna okaino. Ebia wonenos mo desa like.
Oh yeah, minute was yeah.
But for somebody like me in my feelings at that time, because you've taken that away, nothing you say again. Because I'll remember that all the time.
Okay. Oh yeah. They be this guy friend I will say, mommy, sometimes the things you guys see, you have to be careful.
You have to be careful.
We don't listen or we don't pay attention. We are very attentive when it comes to certain words you all say to us. And we plug it in our minds and it plays.
So this man has been living with this woman for about 10 years. and everything was nice. And then one day they were having a fight, and the woman said to the man, "If we say Shan, we be in Hawaii, I am a feather." Up till now,
Who said to who?
the woman said to
The
the man,
woman said that to the
"From
man.
the time you met, you've never made me happy. Nothing you've done."
Ouch.
So, and they forget that this is all these little memories, and it's what builds the relationship.
Of course.
Now you've taken all that away. So from that onwards, the relationship is empty, but you don't know.
Of course.
It's going to crash at some point. Because now, the man is maybe about 50 now or 40 now. He spent all his youth with you.
And you didn't see anything good coming out of it.
And because maybe you don't even mean it, but at that moment.
Right.
And what you did is totally erase the relationship. And to the Nkomo Nkitinkiti, if it's a joke,
I mean, the partner that you're with now, you
have to be very measured.
Yeah.
You can say something, and as I'm not saying, if you are not by one, you can swallow it back.
Right.
It comes and it will totally cut off the feet that the relationship is starting. And then there's some sign people, whatever the relationship you've built, you just totally erased.
It's gone.
And you cannot build it back. It's gone. It's on, but there's no, it's gone.
Yeah. And then I would say, your body is here, but your mind and soul is not, it's gone. It's left the place.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, but Eric has me. You destroying this relationship. What you've done is that you've spoiled it for the next woman that was even going to be nicer to this man, but this man is going to this relationship.
What's the point of even doing something?
And then he goes to a new relationship with all this trauma.
Yeah. And it's not only a man kwana. Yeah, sometimes they say that even but sometimes we go through some of the things we go through in our relationships or in our marriages or whatever it is. So me, I have trust issues. It's not said they just woke up one day and they have that issues. And you built up a near man. And now what from Wabrabum ain't nama or what's we say. So
some question trust with them trust is it a spectrum? And I say it's either you trust somebody or you don't. Because I feel like what I think about trust is that everybody in every relationship I have, meaning Daavi, meaning Nana Daku, meaning there are things I'll trust Daavi about and things that I don't trust her about.
Oh yes, of course.
That doesn't mean I don't trust Daavi, but I don't trust her with everything.
With everything. And no.
But in a relationship, I think you should trust.
The thing about any smart person will know, say, I was saying, Nkomo Nkitinkiti bedi. Nkomo Nkitinkiti bedi. Nkomo Nkitinkiti Daavi bedi. Nkomo Nkitinkiti Missy bedi. Nkomo Nkitinkiti bedi. So say, me kwati bibi wo baby. I know where it's coming from.
I want this in a context of a relationship. Say me no.
In a relationship, I think it's either you trust the person or you don't.
Okay.
So to say, it's either you trust the person or you don't. And whatever is making you not trust the person, say, I believe you need to communicate it. Okay? Let the person know, say. However, they want to dismiss you. They are very dismissive. They will any kind of gaslighting. They will pretend, say whatever it is, your feelings or whatever it is that you're saying don't even matter. They're not even going to help you address whatever your concerns are. And a money be a have built up with it, and then they will carry it on to their next relationship because it was never dealt with. Whoever they had that issue with, it is a sad idea. She's living in fear. So, okay, what if this person is the same thing? It's, I mean, whatever it is, my insecurities or my whatever it is, and let me just carry it on. And then
I trust you on everything, right? But one day, me rent to her, and you needed something and you used it. It happened twice. I know, say, if I fall sick, Ikea is going to be on my side 100%. That I trust you on. I know, so you're not going to cut your tubes and tie them without me knowing. I trust you 100% on that. But meaning, say, if I have a rent, I'm not going to put it in our joint account.
Oh, yeah. You see, again, Kwame, knowing the person you're with.
Right.
Me, I have said, say, because I have a problem. If you're my man and I'm with you, Sikasem, don't put me there.
Yeah.
Because me top bag cars and send me come home family.
Yeah. So can I say, I don't trust you when it comes to money issues, and would you be mad at it?
Because man can't see you. This is the thing. As no some man can't. I have communicated that to you, so it's not a trust issue. You, I have communicated my flaws to you. Say, missing Tony, me good. It was saying. But when it comes to everything else, I got us. But when it comes to sika someone, any budget oh, free to. I mean, I be kind.
Yeah, no, Kwame say. When it comes to trust issues, that you cannot put everything in one box and say, I don't trust you anymore. Me say, eba ti. Yaman say, minimobi, no kreni. Eba oba. Hey, you want Nkomo Nkitinkiti song. Ye kasa wari obi a, me nsan ne ti da.
Allah.
Never. Right? But it doesn't mean say ni pakrono. Mean trusting or say bribi assembly chere me so mene ne beka.
Oh, of course.
Obema me nyansa sem keep it. Or a ride or die person, but sebe. I say wakwa say ejira mo ayede na mato. Na ade na mo koto ejira mo anim akoto no. Akoto ne bia sa ye den. Ni mre yo no. Edi eba sebe eba twa me trust o. Ye beka kura no a. Ansha megie di kura za makoche kiare so we ya na wanye. I don't trust you.
Right. I don't make because what
I get where you're coming from.
What say? Yes. That's a honopen financial way saying won't trust me. And no, I have communicated that to you. So to say, and I'm seeing tough for so my communicating that to you. Into holiday, you can't say you don't trust it. You know, you are pre-informed. And you have an idea what you're getting yourself into or what you're dealing with. Versus say, minim say missing to na man can't na me now be finding out that is where you shouldn't trust me.
Oh, but say nipa when it da also. So only obiti no one can't show umpu. Not say the Kwame kai and then the rent amount. The next thing baby sawa rent is not paid, right? Right now, me should say you bet you are homeless, and Kwame as all kind. I can like there's a typical about 7 people that and no interest in nipa no before for won't be interested with it. Now, when you see that. You're going to have to just tell the person straight. And you, as a partner, you shouldn't get upset. Although, but who said a best casamo dear, intimate you will need to say, we know you're physical mumbium. A dinka may found to account to Bakumako yeti. It is a mere metiki charge. So we any papa. Na unyeni pabonefo. Na jumboni new to na ope relationship ni ya. Ubejia to say ampa. Midofo, memre yoni, majiatum. Keep that. And you shouldn't even be upset about it. Right. When you know your flaws, this shouldn't get you mad. If a partner tells you, I don't trust you when it comes to money, and you get so mad, why do you get mad?
No,
I don't trust you when it comes to I don't trust you when it comes to pussy.
No, but almost say, I think say some
we are raw dross. We are raw dross.
Some people will get
Jitum say, oh no way. Media dross already. A missing TV. Me jitu etudin bibi di abeyama me say. Who say my one a bem Miss Anna me patron. What they are protect me.
Okay, that
tackle now.
That is the thing.
And sometimes it's hard for people to come out and say me master if you me ho be me ya raw dross. But so who are we ni pane wo ho no. So who say wo dofo no or ya raw dross ana e bia me you omo de omo se me ma se omo pa no omo anya no omo ho me omo mobai nti kesi anu raw dross so obi mmini. Ebinum yere no mtesa ebinum girlfriends are like that. In as much as you come ema de sa na ema bi so omutremu memre sebi na nka nya asem a o de emfa nsa nya hweme today I want to be nice and ko bad o dross sa de no so a plan ben but ebi wo nti de enyi ntum nya hwe ono so yetimi don no yes yetimi don ono so yetimi ten yes but this is the thing when you are a man or a woman and you know this is a partner flaws you need to find a strategy. You have to find a defense mechanism. Would they be protecting the panel, right? It will be saying, oh man, come and pay too much by myself. But a man yet so obvious to say, who control no. As I said, to be finding way be will be making yourself available to go with the person, right? To go out with the person. I feel so. I said you're very protective. In a very nice way, embarrassing nipano, public. Emani looking like say, oh, me jaws say I will be draws, but it's a woman close market. A DBS or your man opampano, a nipemu, and a man feeling good. It ever says, oh, baby, becca a brow tie kama. Uti the emi phone or dibenya attention from a background now call any up draws or ra. Wow, nipano father honana wawa catcher. Right?
What that?
Yeah, what that? You see that there are thank God for growth, man. That things that when you mean business with people, sometimes you gotta be strategic with certain things in your own way, smart way. Why? Because you say mema in particular, say omo pay him omo pay respect. Even though this is who they are, they don't want you to embarrass them in public. So I'm not you. Why you're fast about it? Or bet 10 years around, I'm myself no gaslight. Oh, I'm looking bad. Now, dear, person any good. No, I'm not looking like we troublemaker. Una person good and massive bedroom, and I person any day, and I hear too much. And at the end, I dream better. But then you always make sure. It's as simple as that. Okay. Our draws upon there. They don't have to say it. Why? Sorry. Now then, I make a mass amount. Just happened to my cat.
Maybe Makasa men carry up your time up 80, we are 18 minutes past. 80
Brown, that's the thing. As the way, Daavi. My wife body shakes when she sees her savings account grow, She will buy and buy and buy. Some for her parents.
Yeah, Becca starts several someday. But I mean, yeah, it's just, yeah. Me say over me them there are things, yeah, problem. Anyway, example, I had a did you ready in ABC. That's a day, say, and come my baby next week, Nidia. And me money big drama. I'm saying this is just talk, I say, but all the same, no.
Yeah, found you a whole Anna.
Yeah, on one day, but I went quite yeah, come back to Kenya as I said, Oberena, me no, I cannot know what Kwame is going to say. Just by watching that video, meaning it's a
Do we get to watch the video and that's the next week?
next week we show video ni.
You say why we nim dia kwa be beka dia. Next week oba na so prepare wa prepare answer the be.
Oh, try me the best. We'll try me the best. All right, Missy, my final submission.
Okay, so based on the video now, to me, I think say the lady was wrong. Very, very wrong. No, yeah, very inconsiderate, self-centered, selfish, and opportunist.
And the manipulator too.
Yeah, and I don't think say it's right. I know say or bad day, as or bad day, you have the right to decide, whatever you want to do with your body. The same thing as Bema. So, but when it comes to like, having kids, and I say bibisa, not only say or partner or honoma, only no planning ahead, and I say only an anti for a period of time, and I say more looking forward to take your relationship to the next level. You guys need to sit together down, and talk about this thing. You can't just make a decision on your own and just go do something, without letting him, have his, his say or choice on what you're going to do. I think it's very bad, and I hope say, Obadia, yes, sir. My in fact, we into your home.
Okay.
Thank you.
Nice. Thank you. Dog.
Okay. Nti yɛbɛda abusuafo ase. Sɛnea yɛreka no, ɔbaa no anyɛ adeɛ no, wei mu bebree na ɛyɛ ana deɛ yɛn nyinaa na nkurɔfoɔ fa mu no na ɛyɛ bi bɛda abɔnten nti biribi saa si whether on bɛrima no side or ɔbaa no side a yɛnyɛ ahwɛ yie na yɛntu anammɔn no ntɛm without wasting much time. This year was February 22nd. The NCBI a match. Just a venue journey. The 2024 the year Honso Sons in Honoso. We are na pack was in China, Yokuyanim. Na and then no baby Sammy say Lolika she rate yes, Mr. You rate no na media Medina or 1240. And no time Nanado didn't to be free Kuyanos number 12 number $1 is to 20 and the end well you should lolly cash why nafa check you how far kakra.
Thank you. Lollicash. Use lollicash. Why? Daavi. Obadie. Daavi na Obadie abahana. Daavi. MC problem kakra hapa. Mami.
Oh, I think say Erefi Amana Nankasao.
Nana Akuniso. Nana's gone.
I think you wanted to talk earlier.
Yeah, but when the line I drop, Kwame.
And that story, etaisi. Then you must say, it happens all the time. It's me sister Penny or say our area do yonko se wo the day yawa ohwa enya odeno. Don't bring it here. Yeah, don't bring it here. It's I'll say next week you be share na yakome man side. Na me dika akwohwe video na answer. Masesa madwin answer na
me de send one away. Me the video ni send one away. Na my find and that was way.
Let's surprise you one time.
All right, Daavi, you're great.
Oh, wait, I'm fine. My phone no call off. Well, it's here for you. That money now must say. The American is a rano where ni pabonefo where mamofo. Mesia cases should be we no musa ma say yesre nuanom mema yesre yema yesre papa no ye ofa no yadofo no yabusua ye cousins wo just will be a bema biara wo ti wo wiase afa na nyina e ba bi say emfa bi da wo wiase na de e bi da oba otimi ni bema nante ono wane ma menkoti I love me love my dog I love dogs now the otimi fa na chiko tie with tubes without telling the man. That is so bad. Ben maybe as well before bed, you so acquire the same thing. Also, wouldn't pabone for so you feb ben moment neno. Focus on is on the ma. Me your bar, but says should buy we a minu bay a dan a d. Mr. Meka say when your marriage material back.
0 years. 0 years.
0 years. Says 0 bibikura number bikura was 0 next young.
Minus 30 years.
Mera so and family. Yesre ka se muma yenya te mama ye ho oti ase let's have empathy for one another se bi wi ase ye didi wenyo dem friend you be uni obi ti na won da na akota YouTube ane nka ne papa mu a wari ase kura na relationship like Kwame said earlier if you are in a committed relationship there should be a mutual respect. Where you have conversations with people and at least they catch an impunas was it there be kurano waka right I saw before be a chias and the sremo ma intro I hope seeing in every share be a fee and Nkomo Nkitinkiti muna yasho yana muntu ye ni adofo no me shira yina uni so say opa awro esrewa
Daavi yapon why that's it. Daavi why
uni so say the scammer na ntimi hwe so a esrewa just kanima do betimi ahwe so na achi bi ekomo den a enye skani bi e dia ye bibi ya mi din sremo ye nyina sister ha ho na ya eti say ya mishia na no adabra bi a mishia no also company o pesa me hwe me bo the company say bra the company ma na
Meguno.
me ka office me di agro me ka me place office me di you see sometimes you tell people certain things and I think sometimes people don't pay attention and me I say ye wi nkomodie na asatemu ya but yes reka uni obi di nkomo pay attention agro the city mu obi ka some chewa maninye we hear some don't impose ade a wo pay attention on somebody obi ka just say ebia bra sister ade we mintimi a udie manadwuma foforo manenye ma enkofa die enforce show bi nsa na wokose no abeka se wase wa ade otiram jana
right
the time sister ya ka se wono sika se wonya ade nkoka nje se ku ya diska tu ho mam na abeba no wo de akoje Louis Vuitton said ya minim ni ya na ni Gucci slippers ba ko bia na ase ne purse o so be fa mo masoala be bia de be fa bia fafa no what they akoje a obeye de da be bo ni de da be gu na ni ma se high life radio say na ku adu e na me ne tena e na e de ye mpente because you say oh no so na mechi me say dey me bo ade fa me feature a
no
go nya
to get
problem
family to get my patro
eti dia ya ka yan say
me to get my patro respectfully me to get
yes in communication misro
yes our communication we your friend communication we don't need this our communication
maybe say me ti we da ka kire me say Evra, onya boy bi afa. Sorry.
okay, I'm saying for aha any edi dwumadie no ebesi dasene yebesa hia Friday make a date with us na yen call variety night yebedi nkomo the FC week ni mu nyina yebe discuss e variety night nti bomodia make a date with us na yen koshia honum na Nkomo Nkitinkiti a program here every Wednesday night on High Life Radio from 10 p.m. to 12 or 12:30 thereabout na ye de abremo. Next week ye will conversation be a ye be happy and also ye just say I think say the rest of the month ye be devote ma ye nua me ma no say omo bre omo koni mempa some are facing a lot of things that Yes, so Bearman and no drag no sans Kwasiakano. And in Tinama, Bearman be brave are going through stuff that they are unable to express themselves. But what platform you are head ye beboha aboha. I don't care. Your bar fault I make a Bema fault I make a media. I believe in being fair. Into the next week, we have a video and then we have a discussion after. Into yeda was say we nyamre na oni ebetna enana dream etwetwe nkomo eti nkomo na musoso amoka chem say ne de kwame make sense no yeda masi bebre na me akra no na mate shock because it just say yes na mate shock say kwame abetna ha abe Kenya asasem ne na ugusu aso na o Kenya asasem
the etiane se kwame no munyini mfiri variety na omofa ne mra Nkomo Nkitinkiti munsu fa the positive
nye minima ne say ene de editwam meda obi bia se me do bo ase enana gwi o ma kwa minyasa ne akoten
mame industry me
no de ba ha abusianko me a me djumade hu chia me ye frɛ me akuaje wo the Blacky Chan ba ko pe obi ka so me a oboa e fake imitation obi anya me ai that's a net ye be say shia enti say kwa me
sika baba wa odi sika
yeah o de nya hwe me nkasa ho no the lady who is not good with money that's me no it's I was for that's a net ever say share na ye din komo ye da obi bia se abedwafo ni obi a thank you so much next week